Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your monthly tarot love forecast. My name is Amy. I am the owner of Looking Glass Tarot, and this is going to be a little reading for you and the person on your mind. If you would like to book a personal reading, all my information should be at the top of the page. I do recommend that you watch this on my YouTube channel, just because then you can watch it in landscape mode, like turn your phone on the side or watch on your laptop. And if you do appreciate the content that I put out and would like to show your appreciation, you can also buy me a coffee, and there should be a link to that as well on whatever platform you're watching this on. All right, let's get started. So first of all, this card spoke of, yes, nourishing yourself when it comes to the foods you put in your body. But my acupuncturist actually mentioned this too. She said, when it comes to digestion, like, what are we telling ourselves? What are we reading? What are we watching? Who are we surrounding ourselves with? Where do we live? What do we focus on? We're digesting all of these things every day. And this card also, in the accompanying reading, speaks about the importance of living a life aligned with your values, and gives the example of somebody who values truth and honesty and integrity, but they're working in a marketing or sales job where they have to bend or twist the truth in order to make a living. So that's someone who's living not in accordance with their values. And so that could be potentially making them spiritually sick, which can manifest eventually as physical symptoms. So yeah, but coming back to the topic at hand, with this being a love reading, so if this person on your mind, are they good for you? Are they nourishing you, or are they draining you? That's sort of, if you want to look at everything that I've just said through the lens of a love reading, ask yourself that: is this person good for me? Do I feel better off with them in my life, or would it be better if they were removed? Or is there something going on that's toxic that we need to face? Okay, and then this is about understanding that it's actually about character, going through trials and tests and the difficulties in life. It will build your strength if it doesn't completely break you. This is asking you to be brave. So whatever's going on with you in terms of love, it is requiring some courage. You might have to step outside your comfort zone, or accept some difficult truths about what's happening. And then this one's interesting. So please don't come at me, but personally don't subscribe to a certain way of game playing, when it's manipulation. I think if it's fun and flirty, playing games in the early days is cool, but I think as far as following rules, I don't know, there's some people that say make sure they text you don't text them. Or I think the best advice I ever heard was just be cool. Just be cool. Just let things let the relationship grow and unfold organically. Don't get too ahead of yourself if it's new. Don't get too crazy in your head if things aren't working out. Try to practice a level of acceptance if things aren't being reciprocated. If you've hit a rough patch, just be cool. Just be cool. Just try not to lose your cool. But there is something to be said for not telling something, every single detail about yourself, on the first date, because some things there's a certain time and place for certain information to come to light. And it's also about safety as well. You want to make sure that you feel safe with someone before you get to a certain amount of vulnerability with them. Well, that's what I think anyway. So that's your message. All right, all of my cards I have pre-shuffled and pre-cut. So this is going to be your 5-card. Well, it's intended to be a 5-card Lenormand spread. It might have other. Interesting. It's all court cards so far, with love in the middle. All right. Okay, this is pretty clear. Okay, so your theme is it's some kind of business or institution. So I don't know if you know this person from work or like some kind of official community or group or organization that you both attend. Yeah, like a sports club or, you know, a spiritual group or a church, something like that. This can also be isolation, aloneness, loneliness, aloofness, and stepping away. And then we've got, so just looking at the pips, we've got a red and a black king, which is strife. So I don't know if there has been strife in your love life lately, but here we have the card of love in the heart of your reading. So we're on topic. And this is the future, this is the past. So this is protection and flow, and this is complications remaining unchanged. So I don't know, maybe you felt like you needed to protect yourself. There could be a younger male involved, there could be two older masculine, and there could be one woman, and she's quite complicated. And that's okay if it's you. It's okay to be a complicated woman, that's fine. So, but this card literally reads protecting your flow of love, because and something to do with complications remaining unchanged. This can also be finances. So I'm wondering if you need to protect yourself financially from an ex or something like that, and you're feeling a little stuck around it. Otherwise, there's some kind of like you are in love with this person because the love card is there, but it's complicated, and that doesn't seem like it's going to change. But this is flow, and this is someone who's a protector, and this is love. So there you have it. It's going to be different for everyone in every situation, but that we have flow, we have love, we have complications, we have stability or things remaining unchanged, and then we have like someone being protective or of a protective nature. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look at the dynamics between you and the person on your mind. This side is the person on your mind, and this side is you. So we're going to look at your thoughts, feelings, intentions, your next actions where you meet, and your hope for the future. We're going to look at the present, and then how the potential, the possibility of how things may unfold throughout the month of September. Okay, so this is their thoughts, your thoughts, their feelings, your feelings, their intentions, your intentions, their next move, your next move, where you meet, and hope for the future. Okay, sorry, these cards don't fit very well in this frame, but that's all right. All right. Okay. So your theme is to accept where you're at, no matter what's happening. And I think there's something in here, yeah, maybe about the being brave. Like, so this is to surrender to where you're at, and maybe look at things from a different point of view as well. So it does seem like they are offering you some kind of love in some way. That's where their head is at anyway. And they're thinking of you as family. That's also Taurus. Their intention is to see the best in you, your confidence. But what they're doing, they look stressed out for some reason. They look unhappy. So this is current energy. So we're going to explore how things could move. Yeah, so they're not happy with the way things are. Maybe they're offering you something and you're not accepting it because you look perturbed. This is someone who's all in their head, who's ruminating, who's going back and forth, who's definitely like lost in their thoughts, and they're not happy thoughts. That you're thinking unkind thoughts about yourself or about yourself and this person or towards this person. You don't seem satisfied with what they're offering you, and it may not be. Maybe they're not offering you much. Maybe that's why. The way you guys feel about each other, I have to say, is quite similar, because this is home, family, a homecoming, unity, and this is a major card on their side as well. So they've got big feelings for you, like big feelings of this is family. Your intentions is, I think you want to focus on other things just until you can get your head clear, and I think you stepped away for a bit. But there does seem to be still some communication and change within you and hope for the future. It does look like someone wants to be a provider or a protector, or someone's not backing down. There's a bit of a power struggle. All right, so let's see how things could unfold. Okay, their headspace, your headspace. Their feelings, your feelings. Their intentions, your intentions. Their next move, your next move. Where you guys meet, and hope for the future. Okay. So you're either very much going to hear from this person or you're very much not going to hear from them, because it did come out upside down. And I don't read reversals, but I can't ignore that happens. Sometimes I just can't. Sorry. So, and this is their next action. So either they reach out to you or they don't. It's that simple. They're thinking long term, whether or not they want you in their life. The way they feel about you is, it's kind of jagged and all over the place. But they want to make it up to you. They want to make things up to you. They want to make things right to you. So that could be why they want to meet you on your level, but still you're not happy here. In fact, you want to end things entirely. You want to finish things. Your heart is confused. You're wistfully longing for things to be different than they are, and you feel really sad. So I don't know what they're offering you. Maybe it's not enough. And pardon me, where you meet with Scorpio, there's some kind of a big transformation. And what your hope for the future, it's saying that you actually already know. Intuitively, you understand. So there's this underlying sense here of you already know that something is done, that some chapter between the two of you is over, that yes, I fully forgive this person. They're going to make things up. Yes, they're my long-term person. I know they're stressed, but look at this cup they're offering me. They're willing to meet me halfway. So I'm willing to let what we are and how we have been morph and change and transform, and I just know it's going to work out. Conversely, you're like, this isn't my happily ever after. All they do is make me feel confused. I know I have to finish this. I know, because the High Priestess, she already knows everything. Her gut, she trusts her gut over her heart. Because sometimes your heart can lie to you. It really can. And sometimes your head, don't listen to your head. Listen to your head at times. Be discerning. There's times when, yes, you should listen to your head, and times when you know you need to not. And sometimes your heart can lead you astray. It's true, but your gut will never let you down. You can always trust your gut, okay? So you intuitively know that there is some kind of a chapter coming to an end, and that's your intention, and you are going to make the steps to do it. And the change does sadden you. It does sadden you, because even if they do come back and offer you your love and you get back together and you know, yes, this is my forever person, you're still grieving. There was something that transpired between the two of you, and it can never be undone. It can never be taken back, and it doesn't matter how many times they apologize or what they do to make it up for what they attempt to do to make it up to you. It's done, and you will get over it and you will move through it. This is if the case is that they do reach out to you and you do get back together, but you're still, I have a feeling you might not make it easy for them. And maybe that's where this comes in, where you need to be careful of you did me wrong, and I don't know, maybe overdoing it a little bit on the punishment. Yeah, maybe just being aware that they really are trying to make it up to you, and if they're worth it, you will forgive them and you will move on and you will know that it was a mistake. Otherwise, then it's like this, and they're not reaching out, and you're like, I'm done feeling confused. I'm done longing for something that's not happening. It's over. I'm sad. It's ended. But I kind of knew that this was going to happen all along because you trusted your gut. That's all I have for you, Taurus. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you next month, or in a live, or in the comment section, or in a reading. All All right, bye.